Look at Sally sleeping his life away.
Another banger. Make a call, make a bong bong bong, make a call, make a keep body bong bong bong, your body kakara, make a bong bong bong, on a make it. Kilo fe, I'm a dead jugger de, fine fine, oh bugger.
We're here for a good time, not a long time. So good morning. I'm so happy I remembered to put the toothbrushes in the charger last night because you cannot do anything with these things when they don't have charge. Nothing at all. This brush is so small. If you try to manually brush, zero effect. But when it's fully charged, first I have to scoop the litter because Sally was busy last night. I was thinking of going to work from the coffee shop today, so I wanted to pack my laptop and go to the coffee shop. Now the problem is, this is the mall. There's a Carrefour there, there's a bunch of shops, and there's a coffee shop. Just here, it's a 15-minute walk. The problem is, it's so hot, there's no way I can walk there and reach there presentably looking like I'll be dripping sweat. And then imagining paying a taxi for a place I can just see, like I can just see it's just there. So I have to pay to get a taxi to take me just there. I just don't feel like giving the taxi man that money to take me just there. I don't know. I'm still thinking because I really wanted to do a change of scenery, but I don't think it's worth it. And then I'll have to take a taxi coming back as well. Even the taxi guy will just be like, of course they understand because it's summer now. A lot of people have to take taxi for very short distances. I decided to stay indoors. It looks so nice and sunny outside, but it wouldn't even last 5 minutes. Look at Sally sleeping his life away. 5 hours he hasn't moved from that particular position. He wakes up from time to time to switch sides, but that's it.
He was sober for about almost 6 months.
look at God. The recipe I'm saying says that if your yeast doesn't make a foam in 10 minutes, you have to start again, because maybe your milk is too hot or the yeast is old, and that yeast has been in the cabinet for a while, but I can see the foam in the top, so it means I'm good to go. So I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients and just mix it up. Now the question is, the recipe was referring to using a stand mixer, so you're supposed to just drop everything in and mix it with the stand mixer, but I don't have that. So I don't know which order to add the ingredients, or it doesn't really matter. Anyway, let me just plop everything in and mix it up. I made the chocolate ones for you because I don't like chocolate. Yeah, try it. How is it?
This almost tastes like Krispy Kreme. Almost.
Perfect one. Seriously.
This is exactly what I was craving for, but after preparing it myself, I feel guilty. I should have just ordered from Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts. At least then I don't know what goes into it. But the amount of sugar it takes to make this glaze. Anyway. Okay, not too sweet. I'm back again with another bunch of old paintings to destroy. So these are some old canvases that I had. Actually, this one in particular, this was the first ever painting I did on a canvas. Yeah, this was the first ever, that's why it's signed in my name. This was the first ever painting I did on a canvas. Yeah, this is immediately after the pandemic and I started getting into painting. But now that my skill has improved from this, so I'm willing to let go of this, even though it's supposed to be sentimental or something. I really don't get attached to stuff that much. I would have thrown it away. I know I can reuse this canvas, so I'm going to be reusing these canvases. This, don't even ask. Like, I'm telling you, when I tell you I was struggling in the beginning, the journey has come from far. Now I need to go and do some research and find out what I'm going to paint on these canvases. Hi, good afternoon. I started working on the canvases that I had revamped. I decided I'm going to do birds. I'm just going to paint birds. So I went on Pinterest as usual, got my references and stuff. Then I started working on the first canvas and I just had to stop because, yeah, the painting was not painting. It was not coming together. I don't know where I went wrong. I think it's the colors that I chose, but I really don't like how it started turning out. This was the first bird. I wanted like some nice hues of blue and a bit of orange, but so what I did, normally if I didn't like how things started out, I would toss it out. I was trying to fix it, and the more I was fixing it, the worse it was becoming. Like, I just felt like it kept on going downhill. It's very hard to explain what's wrong because the painting is unfinished and the vision is in my head. So it might look like something that is salvageable right now. I cannot see it. But I'm going to do something which I rarely do, which is put it away and then I'll come back to it later, because I don't know what is it about me. When I start, I have to finish. Like, I have to keep adding more paint until I finish it. And maybe that's why the craft has been slow to improve. So I'm going to put this aside. Actually, I already did put it aside. I started on the second bird, and this one is turning out a bit better, although my bird is a little bit pudgy. The bird turned out to be a little bit pudgy. The stomach is a bit big, but yeah, this one has the right light hues. I wanted that light airy feeling, you know, and this one seems to be hitting the mark in terms of that. I don't know how that painting ended up being that dark. I don't know which type of bird this is. I'm just copying off of Pinterest. Maybe a weaver bird, I'm not sure. But see, the background has those splotches of pink. I want to do sort of a cherry blossom tree-ish kind of thing. And then the back is, it looks white, but it's a very light shade of blue in the background to represent the sky, of course. So it's just going to be a few popping flowers of cherry blossom around the bird, and that's it. So that is where I've reached with this painting so far. I was having lunch and then I just realized this whole video I've just been eating unhealthy, from eating takeout to making donuts. It's just been an unhealthy eating vlog. So that's why even whatever I ate for lunch today, I just said, let me just have my lunch in peace because I don't want to be judged. But sometimes it is what it is. And we'll go back to healthy eating soon enough. But for now, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So But anyway, considering the amount of time I have left before posting, I think I'm going to be ending this video here, and then hopefully in the next video we'll catch up doing healthier things, making better decisions in our lives. With that being said, I just want to remind you to subscribe. Just check if you're subscribed. If you enjoy the content, subscribe, give the video a like, thumbs up, share if you care, share if you can, all that good stuff. It would go a long way. You cannot even imagine, actually you cannot even imagine, it will go a long way. So don't forget to do all of that nice stuff, and yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.